Hey, I wanted to do a short little video regarding voltage drop, and this is where you have a resistive connection in a low voltage wire. This would be a rusted or bad wire nut connection, maybe going from the air handler to the condensing unit, or it may be a bad wire connection going to the thermostat, or between the R or Y, or if it's an issue with the fan, it could be with the G circuit. But I just wanted to kind of show you this. This is going to be concerning Y in the compressor contactor. So what I want to show you is that when I've got a little 30 ohm, 310 ohm resistors in series here, so that I can simulate a voltage drop. So what I'm doing is I don't have the contactor connected. So I've got my 24 volts one side connected, 24 volts going through the resistor, and here I've got it connected to my meter, and I'm going to be checking amperage and checking voltage. So turn that off. So what we're going to do is we are going to, you notice I've got 28 volts right now. I've got an open circuit. So basically what that's doing is that's simulating where I've got the 24 volts disconnected from my compressor contactor, or I've got it disconnected here. So if I were to check from here to here with this disconnected, I would get my 28 volts in this case. But now when I go to make the connection to the contactor, because I've got this series resistance, the contactor doesn't want to pull in. It makes this slight vibrating noise. It's pulling about 11 volts and it's pulling 0.5 amps. Now, but the contactor doesn't pull in. If I make my connection to my contactor, let me just do this here real quick. If I push the contactor in, it stays in, and my voltage is 22 volts. But getting that contactor to pull in, you can't do it. It's only got 10 volts, 11 volts. So that is a resistive connection. So if you were to go to a compressor contactor and it's not wanting to pull in, but if you push on it and it pulls in, typically that means that you've got a resistive connection somewhere. If you put your meter on it, you'll notice the voltage is low. But if you take your lead off of the meter, you're going to notice that the voltage is your full voltage. That's because you've eliminated the load, the current flow. So you're no longer dropping voltage on this. You're only going to drop voltage across a resistive connection when you actually have current flow. So in this little schematic diagram here, this is my resistive connection. So I've got common going to my compressor contactor. We've got 24 volts that usually will go to R on the thermostat, go through the thermostat through Y, and somewhere in the middle there we got that resistive connection. And that's why when it's connected and when I have current flow, I'm going to read a low voltage across the contactor. But if I disconnect the low voltage at the contactor, the 24 volt side, and I check it from here to the other side of the contactor, then I will have my full 24 or 28 volt low voltage. So I just wanted to share that with you. We have this happen occasionally, and it can run you around in circles. So I hope you have a good day. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you.